Hello and welcome to IPSX in Conversation With, and today I'm joined by Stephane Leroy, who is Chief Revenue Officer and co-founder of QuantHouse. Welcome, Stephane.
Thank you for having me, Paul.
My pleasure. Now, QuantHouse is a tech provider to IPSX, which is the world's first securities exchange dedicated to commercial real estate. So tell us a bit first about QuantHouse, what it does, and how it helps with issuers and investors.
Yeah, QuantHouse is a company which has been created now 16 years ago. And we are basically providing what we call next generation trading technology to the industry. So when I say the industry is both exchanges, sell side, buy sides, and we are helping, in fact, issuers and members as well as exchanges to get the best of the trading technology available now to face growth.
And what's your experience with other exchanges during that 16 years then? Where has QuantHouse been providing market infrastructure?
So we are at present working with more than 150 exchanges across the globe, so in all continents. In many respects, what we are trying to achieve with those exchanges to help them to distribute all their pricing signals to the industry, and specifically the industry which is using automatic trading solutions, as well as screen-based trading solutions. What we also do is we help those exchanges to enhance their trading fabric, their matching engine, all their technology, to make sure that going forward, they're able to leverage everything which is called next generation trading technologies.
Yeah, so the markets are obviously all about the data, aren't they? And tell us a bit more about the fit then with IPSX specifically as a new exchange.
I mean, IPSX, first of all, for us is a huge opportunity in the sense that we have been working in this industry trying to not only help existing exchanges to grow and provide more accurate or faster signals to their memberships, to their members. We have also, over time, help a lot of new exchanges, which are quite well known for the moment, start their venture and start their business. I could name a few, such as BATS. For those who know the equity trading market in Europe, BATS is now called CBOE Europe, sorry, and has been created 10 or 12 years ago, and we were working with them since the start. We have also worked with another big exchanges now, which is known under the name of Turquoise, which is owned now by the LSE. So at QuantHouse, we really are thrilled to work with new ventures, and of course, all of them is a huge success going forward, and we are really looking forward to this growing success with IPSX.
Yeah, so I mean, as a co-founder of QuantHouse yourself, the IPSX as a startup must have been attractive. But what do you think it allows you to bring when it's a new venture? What extra value is added through it being new?
That's a good question. You know, when it's a new venture, you could say, yeah, it's a new venture, so it's going to be tough. You have to build everything. We see the positive element of that. When it's a new venture, you can start with a blank sheet. And what was very, very interesting with IPSX, it's since day one, they have organized their trading fabric, all their technology components with the most advanced technology components using the equity trading industry, and working with QuantHouse was a way for them to offer day one the most advanced trading technologies and customer experience to their clients, whether they are issuers or trading participants.
And QuantHouse is now part of IRES, isn't it? Which says on its website it has 9,000 businesses and 500,000 customers. How does that? How do those numbers come through QuantHouse to IPSX?
When we started to work with IPSX, we very rapidly, in fact, identified the fact that it was very important to make sure that day one, IPSX had access to a huge community of not only screen users, but also algo traders. So when you are, it's the reason why, in fact, RS here is ideal for IPSX, because it gives a kind of channel towards this industry of regular asset managers and portfolio managers and so on, where QuantHouse is able to not only make sure that the trading fabric of IPSX is ready for growth, but also we allow IPSX to reach out to all those communities of asset managers, but using automatic trading portfolio technologies to use and be able to trade on IPSX.
Just a technical question, which might be slightly off the beaten track, but a quant feed is something that you're supplying to IPSX. Tell us a little bit about quant feed.
QuantFeed is one of the most advanced piece of technology we have. It's the what we call the low latency data signals. And just to give you an example, the vast majority of the what we call the HFT, the high frequency trading firms, as well as most advanced exchanges using, in fact, very fast pricing refresh into the matching engine, are using QuantFeed. So it allows IPSX to be sure day one that they have a technology ready for growth for their community.
Well, let's have a look at that sort of growth and the future. What do you see the future of IPSX being from QuantHouse's perspective?
I mean, I see a bright future. I see certainly the fact that you will benefit from this first mover advantage. And I guess that going forward, I see a lot of possibility for IPSX and QuantHouse to collaborate together. One of the element of collaboration will be around what we called data enrichment, because we will be able, QuantHouse with our group of partners, to provide additional piece of technology to enrich the feeds of IPSX, for example, with images, satellite images, with weather reports, and all these kind of what we call data signals, which are something else than just an address and pricing and square feet and so on, which will allow a bigger group of members to be attracted to trade on IPSX to this very value-added piece of data technology.
Yes, obviously in estate agent terms, they always say location, location, and location, don't they? And getting that kind of extra information to a property when you're trading in a global way is obviously very important. So just picking up on that, what is the operational status of the QuantFeed API system?
We have worked hard with the IPSX staff, and I would like here to take the opportunity to thank really the IPSX staff, because we have worked really wonderfully well over the last couple of months to make sure that all testing and verification have been conducted to make a perfect, resilient, and effective environment for all issuers and clients. And also what is, I think, very interesting is that the connectivity. Because QuantHouse is able to distribute the IPSX pricing feeds, and QuantHouse has a global reach, because we have a point of presence in every single big financial cities across the globe, from Chicago down to Tokyo, through Shanghai or Zurich or London. In other words, day one, anyone on this planet who wants to trade on IPSX can hook up to the nearest financial data center through the QuantHouse connectivity, and will be able to trade on IPSX. And I think this is really great, because this is state-of-the-art type of technology and connectivity that are used by all exchanges across the globe, all our clients across the globe, and IPSX clients will be able, day one, to leverage this huge and global reach and global infrastructure.
So you see 2021 bringing all those market makers from all around the world to IPSX.
Yeah, I see 2021 certainly for a growth year for IPSX, both IPSX and QuantHouse, by the way.
Thank you very much, Stephane, for joining us today, and good luck in 2021.
Thank you, Paul.